American ashtrays emptier than ever. Recent data from the CDC showing adults who smoked dropped to 11% in 2022, down from 12.5% in 2020, and way down from the more than 40% of Americans who smoked in the 1960s. But now a new danger facing the American public, vaping.
I feel like a lot better now that I'm not vaping, like noticeably better, like my kind of day-to-day life. Like I used to have like phlegm in my throat and constantly getting sick.
Cade Beauparlant vaped for the first time on a sleepover with his friends in the 8th grade.
When it first came out, everyone was saying it was like a healthy alternative to smoking, which I didn't smoke cigarettes ever, but I don't know, I guess I kind of interpreted it wrong and saw it as like not really being damaging.
But just a few years into vaping, he was diagnosed with a minor lung disease, putting his hockey school career in danger.
When I got the lung disease, it was very noticeable, like being on the ice and getting off and constantly like gasping for breath.
Cade managed to quit vaping, but recent CDC data shows e-cigarette use rose to nearly 6% of Americans in 2022, and more than 2.5 million middle and high schoolers reported e-cigarette use. And all that vaping is having serious consequences.
We're seeing new and emerging evidence that there can be kind of longer-term lung damage. The other health problem that we're seeing are damages to their brain, or at least their memory and cognition. The other third area that we're exploring under evidence is just the effect on what I'll call mood disorders. We know that also our young adults and teens are suffering from an incredible amount of anxiety and depression, and that teens who use e-cigarettes or vaping are more likely to have these symptoms be more dramatic.
The medical community urging parents not to turn a blind eye to vaping.
Nicotine, which is that kind of active substance in tobacco, is just as addictive as heroin and cocaine. That's sobering information for a lot of people, including parents, who might dismiss their child's use or their young adult's use as being better than traditional cigarettes.
Erika Edwards, NBC News.